What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel King's TCG, and today I'm coming at you with the first Speed Duel opening on the channel. Normally I don't do Speed Duel openings because in every box there are 8 or 4 ready to play decks and they are all the same in every box. The only difference is the secret rare variant cards. This box comes with 5 secret rare variant cards out of the, out of a set from 21. But every time that I open these Speed Duel products, because I always buy them, I always open them, and every time I open them, I think like, why didn't I film this? Because all these ready-to-play decks are so nostalgic in these products, and it's just a really fun way to duel if you are short on time or a beginner duelist. So I thought let's open this up. Let's hope that we can pull some cool secret rares, because we have a secret rare Super Poly, Macrocosmos. So let's see what we can get, and let's just analyze these decks. So before I start with this opening, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button if you want to stay tuned for more videos like this. And also check out my Instagram page, KingsTCG Loba Yu-Gi-Oh! In every of these sets, this is the third Speed Duel GX set that's released. And every deck is based on characters. So the first 2 boxes were different characters, the most known one. Now we have different characters from which these decks are. Like, you can check it here on the back. We have Supreme King Jaden, Shadow Rider Nightroot, Shadow Rider Kamula, Tanya Titan, Amnel, Kagamura, and Adrian Gecko. So if you watch the GX anime, it's of course way cooler than if you didn't. And check this out. We already see we have a secret rare variant card, Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames. It's absolutely amazing to see these god cards from the GX anime back in secret rares. I think this is the first secret rare print. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Oh, we have, of course, we have all 3 variants, and then we have the 5 different secret rares. So everyone gets these 3 god monsters, sacred beasts. It's absolutely insane. Looks beautiful in this rarity. So really cool. Alright, so we have Cyber Dragon as a first secret. We have Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Looks cool. Amazon Sword Woman. We have Skull Archfiend of Lightning. And a trap, Aqua Chorus. So that were the 5 secret rare variant cards. Sadly, we didn't get any of the spells, Super Poly, Macrocosmos. Those are the two best, including with it's not Dark Calling. It's some kind of spell card with Dark in its name. Those 3 are the best secret rare variant cards, but it is what it is. Now let's check these 8 ready to play decks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 staples right here. And we have 4 different playmats. So we can have like a little tournament, 1 versus 1 on 4 playmats with 8 decks. So I don't think I can get this whole playmat on the camera because it's absolutely huge. But it looks really cool. So clean this up. In my opinion, it would be better if Konami just like made 8 of these staples just with the 8 ready to play decks. Because now sometimes you have to search like, when does the deck end, when does the deck start. Here on the back You can see the deck of Supreme King Jaden starts with Malicious Edge and ends with Evil Hero Lightning Golem. So on the back you can see all decks and which cards are included. So that comes in really handy. Because as I said, for some reason Konami decided to do it like this, and then you have to figure it out yourself a little bit. Let's open the first one up. As I said, Speed Duel is just a really fun way to duel if you're short on time or just want to have a more nostalgic duel because it doesn't work with Link monsters, Xyz monsters, Synchro, etc. Or if you're just a beginning duelist and want to know and learn the basics. So we have one vampire deck. Genesis, Baby, Familiar, Lady, Retainer, Sorcerer, Zombina. It's actually pretty cool, to be honest. Call of the Mummy, Book of Life, Burial. So to make it clear, you can use Speed Duel decks in your normal Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG deck. You can even use it on tournaments or whatever. But you cannot put your normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in a Speed Duel deck. That's illegal. So that was the first vampire deck. When you want to know exactly from which deck is from which character, you just have to check the back of the paper playmat. We have an Amazon's deck. Really cool. So to be honest, if I just see these cards, see these mostly nostalgic archetypes, I just want to duel. I just want to duel, to be honest. All Amazon cards. Looks really, really cool. So that's deck number 2. We have an Archfiend deck. Really nice. We have to change this one with the Secret Rare variant. Shadow Knight Archfiend, Dark Bishop Archfiend, Disrook Archfiend. Really cool. Giant Orc. Also, just the structure of these cards is a little bit different. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's the Speed Duel sign printed in the card text. But these cards feel like a little harder, a little thicker. We have Foolish Burial, Checkmate, Axe of Despair. Alright. Really cool. I'm thinking that this is maybe the last GX set. Because now they printed the decks from the Dark Riders or Shadow Riders or whatever their name was. And that was a bit of the last part of the GX anime, so I don't think that they will follow another GX box. But we will see. We have Hero deck, of course. You cannot bring out the GX Speed Duel box without putting heroes in it. Dark Ruler Hades. Cool. So these are more like the evil heroes, dark heroes. Evil Hero, Infernal Gainer, Prodigy. Dark Fusion, Dark Calling. Cool. Super Polymerization still. And this is still like a $2-3 card. That's pretty expensive for common. But Super Poly is just an amazing card. Will always be an amazing card. Hero Signal, Dark Deal, Windstorm of Itaqua. With Malicious Fiend, Infernal Wing, Wild Cyclone, Dark Gaia and Lightning Golem. So really cool. I believe in the previous GX sets there were also hero decks, but they are still slightly changed with more evil heroes and more elemental heroes. They keep making varieties with these hero decks. So before I continue, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button if you want to stay tuned for more videos like this. And also check out my Instagram page, KingsTCG Loba Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll put the link in the description down below. So far so good. I don't regret to analyze these decks and making this video, because as I told, really love the nostalgic factor on these Speed Duel sets. You have a Red Eyes kind of deck. Red Eyes Wyvern, Black Metal Dragon, Troop Dragon. Didn't see this card in a long time. Really old card, was printed in one of the first sets, I believe. Troop Dragon, Marriage Dragon, Spear Dragon, Vanguard, Totem, Cosmic Cyclone, cool. Dragon's Rage, Negate Attack, and a Red Eye Spirit. Let me know in the comments what you think is your favorite deck of this set. Let's go. Helios, the Primordial Sun, Bazoo, the Soul Eater, Chaos Rider, Gustav. I believe the name of those bike dudes has to be Chaos Riders. Displate Rider, DD Survivor, Scout, DD Crow. Oh, that's actually a pretty good card. I needed that one for my new deck, so gonna put this one aside. I had 2 copies, needed a play set, and I didn't know DD Crow was in this box, so that's pretty cool. Soul Release, Galaxy Cyclone, Convergence, Microcosmos. It was a trap, not a spell. And Curse of Aging. This got 1 card, all monsters your opponent controls, lose 500 attack and defense. So as I said, all these kind of spells, traps, monsters, it's so nostalgic and so different than the current meta game with all their tricks and all their combos. This just goes back to when Duel was fun, nostalgic. It's really cool to see. Goblin King, Grave Protector, Fallen Paradise, Backup Squad, Awakening of the Sacred Beast, Unending Nightmare. That's a pretty good card. I'm seeing that the Speed Duel decks keep getting more of these cards that are also really good in the current meta game. Good to see. We have fucking fucking, if I pronounce it like that. It's fucking, man. Alright. Claudian, Eye of the Typhoon. Oh, we have those Claudian cards. I can remember those from the anime. Oh, now I do remember. Claudian, yeah. Ghost Fog, Turbulence, Smoke Ball. Alright. Yes, I definitely can remember now. So cool to bring back all these memories. Diamond the Cyclone, Fog Control, Raging Claudian, Rainstorm, and Wall of Disruption. Very popular card on Duel Links as well. Come on, Konami, the dude that came up with this name. What the fuck? Fuck King. Alright. Enough about that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks already. So mostly, as you can see, I will show you guys one more time. On the back of this paper playmat, you can see all the different decks. But there are decks like Shadow Rider. Oh, those are the names. Shadow Rider. Tanya, for example. You see under the deck, there are still cards from Shadow Rider Don Zaluk, Shadow Rider Abydos III, and Thelonious Viper. And those cards, or those characters, don't bring their own deck. They just bring a couple of cards, and then you can choose in which card or on which deck you want to play these cards. So these cards has to be here, including with the skill cards. And the skill cards are something that's just definitely a unique thing for Speed Duel. I think they like got it a bit from Duelists, because at Duelists, the application, they also work with skill cards. So these skill cards, you can choose one at the beginning of your duel, and then you just get like a special skill that you can use in your duel. You have to see it a bit like a field spell card, which includes the whole field. So for example, we have Rootless Means, and once per duel during your main phase, if you control an evil hero monster, so this skill card fits into the evil hero deck, you can discard one card to make one phase-up monster your opponent controls lose attack equal to its own defense, or lose defense equal to its own attack. So as I said, these are basically like, these are skill cards, but they look a bit like field spell cards. You can just set them aside, and then you can use this effect of the field spell card or skill card. So that's just a unique thing of Speed Duel. When I duel, I don't use these one when I Speed Duel, because when I Speed Duel, I do it with friends that aren't as good as I am in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or with my girlfriend, for example. And then I just want to let's look the duel a bit like the real life duels in the TCG. And these things are so different than the duels in the TCG are. So if you want to learn dueling, I won't say you have to use these, because it's just a unique thing for Speed Duels. But if you are a Speed Duel fan, go ahead. Dark Scorpion, check the yellow, alright. Pharaonic cards. Some other Night of the Dark World cards. So this is not like really a specific deck, but these are more cards you can put in the deck you want. We have here a Cloudian Sheep Cloud, so of course that card has to be used in the Cloudian deck, the hero in the hero deck. So I don't really get why, Allure of Darkness, I don't really get why they don't just like put them in the decks. But maybe this is just to still get that little twist on the Speed Duel decks, because if everyone just Speed Dueled with only these decks, it will be boring, because everyone uses exactly the same cards, exactly the same amount of cards. And with these cards, you can just spice things a little bit up, change things. So that would make Speed Duel a bit more variety. There will be more variety in the duels because of these cards. So that I can imagine that that's the reason why they put these cards aside, so you can give your own twist on these decks. So guys, that was it. We did a quick analyzing of all these 8 different kind of decks. As I told you, I think it's really cool to see all these nostalgic decks back. Speed Duel is absolutely fun to do if you are just in a rush and want to do it quick, or want to do it in a nostalgic way, or with people who don't understand the current metagame yet and just want to evolve their skills, learn about the basics. This is absolutely a pretty fun way to do. And it's just cool to see all these nostalgic cards back. And also, to be honest, there are some cards like, let's see, the Trap, Unending Nightmare, and DD Crow, and some other cards that you still can use in your real life TCG decks. And of course, the Secret variant cards. Everyone wants to have these Sacred Lords, Secret Beasts in Secret. They look absolutely insane. And these cards are absolutely beautiful as well. So really enjoy this opening. Let me know in the comments what you think about this set, what you think about these decks. Let me know which deck is your favorite. I'm absolutely curious. I think my favorite deck has to be the Heroes. I'm a huge fan of Heroes, so have to choose this one. So guys, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button if you want to stay tuned for more videos like this. And also check out my Instagram page, KingsTCG Loba Yu-Gi-Oh! Link is in the description down below. So guys, thanks for watching and join the gang. Ciao.